Bruce Marshall with you right up until the hour of 2 o'clock. Happy Monday, July the 26th, as we get ready to wrap up the month of July. Gosh, I'm telling you, where's time gone? On the phone with me right now is Becky Barta. Becky is, of course, the lead star and, of course, a person that you're going to see on stage if you attend a great Patsy Cline concert happening at the Hanover Theatre. We'll say good morning. And welcome, Becky.
Hi there, Bruce. It's good to be here.
It's good. It's great to hear that Southern accent. You Southern belle, you.
How about that?
How about that? Becky Barta. Becky is from the Kansas City area. Is that correct?
That's where I grew up, which really is. I think it's really more of the Midwest.
It is.
But I know I do sound a little different around these parts.
I know, and it sounds like, and as we talked, you've spent some time up in the Beverly area in the North Shore Music Circus, which I'm very, very familiar with that since 2002. You did 7 different productions up at North Shore.
I have loved every experience I've had there, and of course, along with everyone else, was so saddened when it shut for a year.
Yeah.
It's an institution. I
It
felt
is.
like it was sort of like drying up a lake or something. You know, it was unfathomable. But I'm so very happy that it's reopened. I think it's on the right track.
Yeah.
I've already been out once just to be an audience member.
Oh, great.
And it looks the same, it feels the same. The production values are all high quality, and I'm
that's
just
nice.
I'm real excited that it's back around. There's some great theater in Boston.
Oh, there is.
And,
Fabulous. Yes, I know. I totally agree.
I have really enjoyed this North Shore area has kind of become my second home over the last 10 years, and I love it.
Well, as we know, Patsy Cline passed away in a plane crash in Kansas,
correct.
and you're from that hometown area, so it's kind of coincidental.
Well, her last concert was in Kansas City.
Yes.
It was a benefit performance for a disc jockey, actually, that had died in a car crash.
Mm-hmm.
It was a benefit for his family, and a lot of different stars were there. They did their concert, and many of them drove away, but Patsy and her manager and a couple of other musicians had flown, and they actually stayed in Kansas City one extra day because the weather was so bad.
Right.
But the next day, Patsy said, "Now I want to get back to my family. I want to get back to my babies. Let's go."
Yeah.
And of course,
the rest
everybody
is
knows
history.
what happened.
Yes, definitely. This is going to mark your 20th production of the
That's
20th.
correct.
I'm telling you, this is an unbelievable show. And the name of the actual show is?
The show is called Always Patsy Cline.
Yes, okay.
And it really is, I would call it more a play with a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
We do perform over 25 of her hits,
Mm-hmm.
so there's lots of music going on. We have an amazing 6-piece band.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is a play, and it's a true story about a woman named Louise Seeger who was from Houston and was a huge fan of Patsy's, and basically, in a nutshell, went to a concert she was giving in Houston and walked right up to her and introduced herself and just said, "I'm your biggest fan." and Patsy got such a kick out of her that after the concert, she invited her over to her house for some food, and Patsy said, "Okay, I'll do it."
Right.
And then so they spent the night together talking and being girlfriends, and for the next 2 years corresponded.
Yeah.
So the play is based on that and the letters that they wrote back and forth to each other.
That's great. And it's being done, of course, at the Hanover Theatre, and you haven't seen the theater yet, and you're looking forward to seeing it.
I really am.
It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous facility out there in Worcester on Southbridge Street, and tickets are still available. Of course, it's selling out very quickly. The show is going to be running Thursday, Friday, with a Saturday matinee at 2 o'clock for those folks who don't like staying out too late, to Southbridge Street. And the telephone number, of course, very easy to get tickets, 508-770-0361, if you'd like, or jump online at visit them on the web at www.thehanovertheatre.org.
That's correct.
We've been giving away lots of tickets for the Thursday, the grand opening of the show. And the Thursday and the Friday show start at 8 o'clock, and the Saturday, of course, the matinee. But over and above that, opening day, it looks like we've got a hoedown going on behind the theater, which you're going to be making an appearance about 5 o'clock or so.
That's correct. I'm not sure when I'm going to get over there because, to be honest with you, we're still going to be making sure all of our
sound checks
technical
sure.
issues are correct at the theater. But
Yep.
somewhere between our rehearsal that afternoon and the performance that night,
That's
you
right.
bet I'm gonna come on around and
Say
see
hello.
everybody and
Definitely.
try to enjoy a little of the Texas barbecue.
That's right. It's going to be fantastic. You spent 3 seasons as Mrs. Claus at the Radio City Christmas Spectacular.
I did, Bruce, and that was just a ball. I felt like I was working for the city. I was Radio City Music Hall. If you haven't been, certainly any trip to New York, there's lots of things to
That's
do,
right.
but that is a spectacular building.
It
and
is.
They give tours of the place all year round, and it's very much. I would promote that tour to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a spectacular building, and of course the Christmas show is just it's a tradition. It's been going on since the mid-30s. So,
it runs for so long, and I know that they have a lot of replacements because I'm telling you, the girls doing all that dancing. I mean, there are 2 and 3 shows a day.
Bruce, you know what? Sometimes there's 6.
There's 6 shows a day. So
sometimes I just brought my jammies and slept on the couch.
I can't imagine, I mean, being the dances and everything. I've seen it. It's just an unbelievable performance, and it's a great performance.
Oh, it's wonderful, and the spirit of the place is great.
It's great. They do great decorations there and everything. You got a new CD out.
I do, Bruce, and I'd love to talk about it just for a second. It's called Crazy and Then Some, and I was inspired, of course, by this show. I mean, I do a lot of different theatrical shows, not just Patsy Cline, but I love this music. And so about a year and a half ago, I did make a CD, and it has a few Patsy Cline songs on it, some Tammy Wynette, some Dusty Springfield.
Wow.
Oh gosh, I've tried to delve in a couple of different areas, but it's a lot of fun, and it certainly will be available in the lobby of the theater as well.
Okay, excellent. And of course, you'll be greeting everybody. You sound like that friendly type of southern belle.
Well, I sure like to see people after the show's over because it's funny. There's people come to the show because they love the music, and sometimes people come to the show just because they like theater, and then they realize they enjoy the music, that's always fun.
So it's always Patsy, is that what it is?
Always Patsy Cline.
Always Patsy Cline at the Hanover Theatre Performing Arts Center, 2 Southbridge Street. Tickets are available. Do jump online and find out what's available. Thursday, Friday, Saturday with a matinee at 2 o'clock. Thursday and Friday at 8 o'clock. I'd love to be there. Unfortunately, I've got some other obligations, but I'm sure the show is going to go off good. I know my listeners that have won tickets all week. I'm sure that they're going to really enjoy the show. Becky Barta, thank you very, very much for joining us here at Real Oldies 1250.
Oh, it's been delightful talking to you, Bruce. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Okay, there you go. The Hanover Theatre is producing a fantastic show, and looking forward to hearing some great reviews. Becky Barta, that's right, always Patsy. Check that out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 2 p.m. on the matinee. You don't want to miss that. Let's get back to the music right here. 11:52. I'm Bruce Marshall. Online at realoldies1250.net. When was the last time you checked your policy for possible overcharges? A year?